told her sweet things like she was his world. Didn't stop trying till they made sweet love. When he stopped trying, sperm passed through the glove. Didn't even care, just wanted to get inside. And when she had him, the child's plan was to die. Couldn't handle that, his pain screamed loud. A desperate farmer squeezing life out of cow. He begged and he pleaded, she finally agreed. Although his life was troubled to the very last seed. Washing his face, looking deep in the glass. Watching his soul, trying to make time pass. Had to make change with a way that will last. But a baby coming, so we had to do it fast. He thought and he thanked, and finally he knew he had to raise a family with the life that he viewed. But he couldn't do it with his name on the news. Started doing drugs, he was happy, couldn't lose. Every now and then giving his girl a bruise. She left, took the baby, can't handle the abuse. Seeking happiness because I need to confess. I take quick breaths, feeling empty in my chest. Evil runs in my system, pumping through my veins. Trying to seek wisdom while there's smoke in my brain. 18 now and forgot all his morals. Wanna go back, fantasy time portal. Internal wars turn a man suicidal. But he hated God, so now he homicidal. Females receive what's left in between, cause his trust only belonged to the metal in his genes. Where will he get with these devilish thoughts? Inhaling cancer, infested coughs. Remembering his kid, drug addiction took a stop. His only drug addiction is addiction to the top. One stormy rainy day, staring down at the wall, blowing on a blunt until he gets a phone call. The man who killed his friend was reported at the mall. Now a roll call, problem he had to solve. Driving real slow, but he's scoping out the mall. A man, a son, and a ball is what he saw. He was paid to do it, revealing the text. Stepping slowly out the car, chain glued to his chest. Slowly peering down at the weapon that was blessed. Firing 10, hitting heads in their chest. Drove the car away and his hands were possessed. Headed to the path where there's no coming back. If you hesitate, then your soul fails to last. Present day sadness, a product of the past. Seeking happiness because I need to confess. I take quick breaths, feeling empty in my chest. Evil runs in my system, pumping through my veins. Trying to seek wisdom while there's smoke in my brain. 2 decades later and he managed to survive. Blind to the right, broken glass in his eyes. Now we getting older, much more mature. Going to school and his past is a blur. Bloodstream clean and he's back with his girl. Now he really means it, she really is his world. Now he got a son that he smile at every day. Teaching him how to read, to the bath he can play. Sitting on the couch and he's feeding his son. Proud of the father that he has become. Around 3:30, his baby went to sleep. Stumbled to his room and he's looking at his keep. He looks to the bed where his wife is awake. Her eyes wide open, didn't appear safe. Looking to her arm, a big needle was injected. Her life disconnected, her habit undetected. Jumping on the bed, trying hard to wake her up. But she was dead, there was no getting up. He stared at his wife while frozen in time, spitting wickedness from these evil ass rhymes. Only say the graphic, recycled the plastics. Cracking his lungs back to his old ways. Strong head rush and he's feeling weak-minded. Many enemies and the police behind it. This is what you get for the rules you abided. Bounty to his head, man, and God even signed it. The way that we live is bad for our health. Might as well take a gun, cock it back, shoot yourself. Seeking happiness because I need to confess. I take quick breaths, feeling empty in my chest. Evil runs in my system, pumping through my veins. Trying to seek wisdom while there's smoke in my brain. 2 years later and he's back on the binge. Raising his son, but there's nothing in the fridge. Never any food, never in the right mood. Only conversations happen with his drug dude. He was feeling empty and his pockets weren't right. When the drugs showed, he made love to the pipe. Smoking up a rock one lonely Monday night. Kept taking slow hits, couldn't see his own sight. He heard his baby crying loud right next to him. He was so high, underwater, couldn't swim. His lungs became shriveled, but turned all black. Angry at God, giving him silent shouts. Asking God why, but he didn't reply. Weeping quietly, embracing his way to die. If that sounded bad, the baby lived on alone. No one checked on the house, or even bothered to phone. Trapped in the house, there was no ever leaving. No food or water till the boy stopped breathing. As their souls rose up, God shook his head, pointed to the devil, said, I don't need the dead. Seeking happiness because I need to confess. I take quick breaths, feeling empty in my chest. Evil runs in my system, pumping through my veins. Trying to seek wisdom while there's smoke in my brain.